Track, 8-race program. They're set and away they go from the 1400 meter marker. Rather untidy beginning this one. Off to lead them, watch the turnover. RIFF is right there. Eskovich is with the blue at the rail, and Hamlin Bay's back fourth. Then Spirit of Dover. They're followed by Daggerfall. Daggerfall races about 6 lengths off the call. Then comes the grey Deputy Sheriff. They're followed by Cloak, who's near the rail being niggled at. Mystery Leader, then Call the Clown. Destined for Dawn is one of the trailers with Go Richie. Watch the turnover by 2. RIFF is second, being stalked by Eskovich in the blue. Hamlin Bay's back fourth, then Spirit of Dover near the rail, 5 lengths to track down. Daggerfall is on the outside of runners, and they're followed further back by Deputy Sheriff, then Call the Clown. Mystery Leaders on the outside, then Go Richie, Destined for Dawn and Cloak. Top of the lane, watch the turnover, the leader, RIFF comes around, and RIFF's only got a length to make up, then Eskovich behind that Hamlin Bay. Spirit of Dover is towards the inside. It's RIFF that comes into the lead past the 200 meter marker. Eskovich trying to throw out the challenge, then watch the turnover. Spirit of Dover is also trying to run on, but RIFF is well in command over the last 100 meters, and RIFF will win by 3 or 4 lengths. Second place will go to Eskovich. Spirit of Dover is holding on for third and just made it third, and then came Call the Clown, who ran on behind that Hamlin Bay. Well, a favourable result. That was the fancied exacta. 11 RIFF from 10 Eskovich. Always prominent was RIFF, the Royal Air Force, and wins it well and gets eased up at the line for Jeff Friedman and Anton Marcus. Number 10 Eskovich, the Judd Pot. Warren Kennedy and Com Naidu, they'll come out second best. RIFF, it shows you what one run under the girth can do experience-wise. Eskovich runs into second position. Third placing gets very tight, but it goes to Spirit of Dover, number 12. That's also a Royal Air Force, along with the winner. And then Call the Clown, which stays on very nicely for that fourth position. That's a Fort Beluga. And further back is Deputy Sheriff. Then Destined for Dawn and Cloak. As you look at the head-on, and RIFF, red sleeves and cap, the leader. Immediately behind that is Eskovich, and then Spirit of Dover in the middle of the track. But RIFF goes on to score and wins a good contest. That's the opening leg of the bipod. No upsets until the running of the second race. The second race will start off our place accumulator. Until then, back to the studios.
Race number 1 will belong to trainer Jeff Friedman, teaming up with jockey Anton Marcus. Well done to my good mate Terry Andrews, who bred this son of Royal Air Force. And of course, the owners are on course. Pops Ramdani, Roy Mudley, Sean Phillips, not here unfortunately, but well done to you, Sean. And a good win here from number 11, RIFF. Anton Marcus has kindly excused himself, but we'll give you the comments with regards to his respective mounts later on this evening. First up, let's have trainer Jeff Friedman. Jeff, just listening into your interview, that parade ring preview, you were very confident about the horse this evening after a promising debut.
Dees, I was. He shows me fantastic work. He's just a pleasure to work with. I'm just glad I've found another horse like this. It's not hard. I mean, not easy to find horses like this, but he'll show us what he's about.
He was a touch unlucky not to make a winning debut. Just experience found him out on the day. You've had a bit of time to work with him, and today it was easy.
He's a total different horse from his first run. He was a little bit uptight that day, bounced out the gates, a little bit keen, didn't know really where he was. And that horse collared him and he tried to come back, but it was too late. Today you saw he sat in behind, switched off. When he asked him, he just walked it.
I always give you the praise that's due. A small yard, not much support, but you deliver the goods and you deliver it smartly. So well done to yourself, firstly on getting the horse, and secondly on him winning, and his second start for some great mates of yours, Pops Ramdani, Roy Mudley, and of course Sean Phillips.
Yeah, well, Sean and I and Pops go back a long way. Roy's just joined me, thorough gentleman. I have to say thank you, Sean, and thanks to Pops. Him and I have been friends for about 15 years, and he wasn't in the game, and I talked him into this horse, and well, I didn't, actually Vanessa did, but here he is.
Before you leave us, you got a horse coming off a long break called Duku Duku. You got the services of Anton. Comment?
Look, she may just need the run, but I expect a big run from her. Eh? She's not a sound filly, but should be right there.
Thanks for that, Jeff, and all the best with your next runner.
Thank you.
Lovely. Jeff Friedman. Let's get Pops Ramdhani and Mr. Roy Moodley, both the guys on here. Roy, come in. Let's have a chat with Pops. Pops, you know, just talking about being in the game, being out of the game and coming back into the game. You've paid your school fees. I've met you when I first started off my career. Nice to see your colors back in racing.
Yeah, thank you. These all due must go to Jeff and his team at the yard back home. Jeff and I go back a couple of decades. He says 15 years, but it's a little more than that. And he asked me to come into the yard and buy a few horses with him. I just did that, and I just delivered the goods. It's good to have old mates Roy Moodley and Sean Phillips as partners. I think it's a great team. It worked.
Whilst you were not racing your colors, I never missed your box upstairs. You still kept that in racing. It's a family thing with you guys. Your family come racing with you. You still kept your box, and always a great vibe upstairs. But really nice to see you back in racing, and I wish you many, many more winners, Pops.
Yeah, thank you. Deez, one thing to note is that you have met my wife and my children, my daughters especially, and my little daughter Tashneem. She loves horses. So we maintain the relationship with horse racing, and thus we're still here. Thanks to my family and everybody at the Anchorage. I hope you had a tickle.
Well done, Pops. Roy, yeah, you spreading your wings, you're getting involved in different yards, and you're getting involved in different partnerships, and you're around a nice bunch of guys here, Pops Ramdhani and Sean Phillips.
Thanks, Deez. You know, we're having some fun. Sean and Pops decided to give me a share in the horse. I told them, okay, that'll be good. And I just came from Germany this morning, and I said, no, let me come and have some fun. And thanks to Jeff, I think he did a good job on the horse. Also, he fancied it in the last time, but he didn't feature. But now I think we got something good in our hand, and then let's see how it goes from here.
Off the plane to the race course, we had a quick chat before you came into the ring, and I told you got a 5 to 10 shot here in the race. You nearly fell down.
Oh yes, because 5 to 10, that was too strong.
Yes.
And first time in Poly, I think that was a good run, and I think we got something good on this thing, you know.
Later on, you got some nice runners. Your stable give you any confidence at any of your horses, or maybe Gordon's got the work for you?
I think Gordon has got the work, but Royal Lance, I think it will run a good race, and also Duncan says his best ride for today is Roy's Pet. Yeah, but let's see how it goes from there.
Well, enjoy the rest of the evening, and hopefully we chat to you a bit later.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Well done, Pops. Well done, Roy. Well done to you, Sean Phillips. Number 11, RIFF has come through to win a popular start to the bipot. 11 and 10. Trifecta rounded up by number 12. And, of course, if you caught this quartet, number 8 finished back in fourth. Coming up next will be race number 2, the start of the place accumulator. Time to jot down, 18:40, 20 to 7. Race number 2, PA time